Guys, welcome back. Today I have an order from Australia here to open for you guys. I'm super excited about this one. This has been, it was kind of a questionable whether I would get it or not because of the tariffs in, in the US and with Australia. And so I'm super, super excited for having gotten it. For those of you who are not familiar with Bloomsical, let me kind of show you the style that we're talking about. I do have some previous washies. So this is Bloomsical Paper Company. They have designer washi tapes and they're super sparkly and I absolutely love them. They are from Australia, as I mentioned, and I got all of these in 2024 around this time last year. And so I ordered some a while back and they have just arrived today. So we are going to take this Bloomsicle sticker here and stick it right in here. And we are going to open our package here today. Again, I am super excited for this one. This is very, very fun. Let's see if I got it all. Yep. I don't get orders from them very often, so when I do, it's a real treat for me. I'm going to see if I can't pull up my order here as well. On the computer while I've got you here so that I can see if I can get their website. So their website is bloomsiclepapercompany.com. So bloomsiclepaperco.com. And I'm going to see if I can find my orders. So this order was made in August. Now I can tell you what everything is in here when I get it all open. So we are going to be very careful not to rip the paper or the sticker. We know how that goes. We like to save these. So in this case, I think I will add this to my book here. And where are we gonna, let's see. Let's do it on this new page right here. So we have our swatch books ready to go. Again, this is my everyday journal. This is the swatch book where I swatch, full repeats of everything. And we will probably find something, I would imagine, to do with this really pretty paper here. I'm not sure what that is just yet, but at some point, don't be surprised if you see this paper pop up and me crafting with it because it is very nice. So we have a great bookmark, just one more chapter with the little tea set and the book, excuse me, and the books on the back. And then we have all of these washi. So we have got some Mermaid washi. These two are the Mermaid washis. We have got Princess Academia, which is the mini sticker sheet. Okay, so that's probably in here. Ah, look at that. Huge washi. Okay, we'll leave that there and maybe we'll grab that later. Oh, yep, we do have stickers in here. Fantastic. So we have got some samples with some little stamps, a handcrafted magnetic bookmark, and this must be the Princess Academia mini sticker sheet with the holographic elements on it. And then we have this this card included, also with the princess and the books. Very, very nice. All right. So, yep, this is the sticker sheet with the silver foil. And let's see, we have Midnight Reader. I believe that's this one. And a separate little silver foil that goes with it. We have got the Fantasy Castle. That would be this one. And goodness, you know, it was so long ago that I ordered these that I don't remember which one is which. So we're going to have to go and look. Oh, and of course we get the page not found because these are no longer. Okay, this is the typewriter and books. This is the Fantasy Castle. This we saw the free stamp sheet, and then we have the bookshelf, and then coffee. So this has got to be coffee. Castle scenery. Oh goodness, now which one's castle? Maybe this one's castle? Nope, this one's castle, and this one's castle scenery, I hope. Dreamy night. Okay, it goes with the coffee. So this goes more with the coffee. So I'm going to switch these around here. And days of the week. Bookshelf, coffee, castle. Okay, I am not sure where these go. Which ones these are. Oh, fun. Okay, so let's get into this. I believe this is a gift, or it comes with the, maybe with the stickers. But this is super nice. Well, let's see. So this is just a, it's a thick paper with a shiny side and the magnets, so you can add it as a bookmark to any of your books that you might be reading. And that is very nice. Very nice gift. All right. I think I have these in order. I am not 100% sure. One of the things that's always frustrating to me is when websites take the washi that they have already sold out of and they take them off of their website, because when I receive my washi, I want to go back and I want to find what the names of them are so that I can write them in my book. Uh, you know, it's hard to do when they're not on there. I'm gonna see if I can see any of these. One here. And so I can tell that this extra one is the Booklover washi. And I don't know. I don't think I ordered that. I don't know. I may have. It's possible it goes with something else. And then this washi here should probably go with something, but I have no idea what. And I don't see it anywhere on the website. Let's go back to page 1 and do one final sweep of the website to see if I see anything. Now I will say, while I'm looking for this, with Bloomsical, oh, okay, I see it. This is part of the Rapunzel washi tape collection, with the rose gold foil, and this is just the teeny tiny washi. So this is the Princess Lace. And I believe these are probably extras. What happened with Bloomsical is I ordered these back in August before the tariffs happened here in the US, and they were held up because of tariffs just a little bit. Not her fault at all. And we ended up, this is the first package that I have received so far since the tariff situation where I was requested to pay extra for this. So this package cost me an extra $5, which is not bad, or just over $5 to receive. I was happy to pay that. That's, you know, it's not her fault at all that the tariffs happened. And all of these small businesses are just kind of caught in the middle. So, you know, I certainly would not feel like I couldn't order from these small businesses. They're doing the best they can. And with the situation at hand. So this is the Sunset Mermaid washi tape collection. And so we have 4 different mermaids here, and that go all the way along. We've got really cute silver foil moons and little seahorses and all these sparkly stars. This is really nice. So I am going to, as I always do, put a very small sample in here in my main book, or my current journal, I guess I should say. And we'll cut it off right before this mermaid. And then we will put the full sample here in my swatch book. Don't know why I'm feeling a little discombobulated this evening, but bear with me. We'll put, there we go. Nice, sparkly. It's given me all kinds of Little Mermaid vibes, and I'm totally here for it. I love it. We'll go ahead and put another row of it to make sure that we get the full repeat here. So there you have it. If you're wondering about sizes for, how long these swatches are, this is actually a Hobonichi notebook in an A5, and then my little planner here is in a B6. So those are the sizes for those. So that is the first Mermaid washi. And I say first because the second one is also Sunset Mermaid. So this was this was the 2025 or the 25 millimeter. And I should write that while I'm still looking at the screen here. This is Sunset Mermaid. And this is Mermaids. So the collection of this is Sunset Mermaid. And then the name of the washi tape is Mermaids. And that is 25 millimeter. And this is my August 16th order. All right, so this is the Mermaids, and then we do have this second washi from that same collection, and this is Under the Sea. So this is in the Sunset Mermaid, and these are both what are known as oops washis. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with them. I think they're adorable. So I'm not sure what the oops is, but they are considered oops washis. So let's go ahead and add this. And so as you can see, we have our little underwater castle. We've got some, we've got a little seahorse here. We have a rock with some sea life and different sea creatures. You got little blue seahorses here, and the repeat is only up to here. So it is a very small repeat. So this is one that you can easily use. So we are just going to cut it right here. This one would be good in this smaller book right here. Such a cute, vibrant colors. So there's a difference. I tend to really like vibrant colors, and sometimes, as much as I absolutely love things like Every Minute a Story and the Coffee Monsters Co., these colors are so muted, and sometimes I just get tired of those more muted colors, and so I love having some vibrant colors in my collection. And so that is one of the benefits of having these Bloomsical colors. So this is Sunset Mermaid also. And the collection is Under this, or the washi tape is Under the Sea. And this is a 20 millimeter. And this is also from my August 16th order. And this was a pre-order, so I knew it was going to take a while to get to me. Usually when I order stickers and washi and that kind of thing. I'm not trying to get something in a big hurry. I just really enjoy having them on hand. So if they don't come, right away, I'm not overly concerned. I have plenty of other washi that I can be using. And so I know I'll get a chance to use all of the pretty washi soon. I'm gonna see if I can't just get that off and not worry about it coming off in one piece, because I do think I have plenty of these stickers. I don't have to save every one. There's that whole no washi goes to waste theory, but sometimes we can't save them all. I'm putting this in here because it has just a portion of the typewriter, so that way I can start the repeat fresh with a full book. So this is our Midnight Reader washi. And this one is typewriters and books. And I am going to stop it right here so that I don't have to cut this book. Normally I don't necessarily worry about it. We've got 2 of the repeats, so this is a very quick repeat here. So the collection on this is Midnight Reader. And the name of the washi is Typewriter. I should spell that correctly. And books. And this is a 15 millimeter, and it's from the August 16th, 2025 sale. All right, next up, we have got, and this was one that I'm not certain. I think I've got it right, but I'm not 100% certain. So if I'm incorrect, somebody please correct me in the comments on this one. But this is, I believe, the Midnight Reader Fantasy Castle. The reason I'm not certain is because I have another castle. So I have 2 castle washis, but I think that this is the one that goes with the coffee. And I think that this is the one that goes with the Midnight Reader. The colorways are fairly similar. So I can't be 100% sure because the listings are no longer on the website, but I'm fairly certain that that is the case. Very pretty. I love the dark, deep dark. Again, it's completely opposite of all of those pastel colors that I typically see in so many of the washis that I'm getting. So make sure that we get that castle right there in the middle. And beautiful. And we will write in here what this is. This is our Midnight Reader collection. And it is the Fantasy Castle. And that's the 20 millimeter. And that's August 16th, 2025. All right. see what we have next. We have got our bookshelf. So this, I believe, is the bookshelf. So very nice. I like this with that silver band on the bottom. This is going to make a really great, would make a really great Halloween type washi. Let's see what all we've got here. So we have all kinds of different books here. And we've got the globe and a little plant on top of some books. Really, really great bookshelf washi with that super deep dark background and then that really holographic foil. So I don't know if you can see just how holographic that is, but it is wonderful. We love that. That is one of the characteristics, the distinguishing characteristics of this Bloomsical line of washi is that holographic foil on pretty much everything. I am all here for it. I think it's great. So sparkly. Just makes the little girl inside me all kinds of happy. So this is Midnight Reader. And this is the bookshelf. So you guys are going to see this probably a little bit towards the middle to end of October, but today is actually October 8th, the day that I'm getting this. So when I'm writing, you know, August 16th, this was a pre-order, and so I knew it was going to take a while to begin with, and it did come all the way from Australia. So 2 months, a little under 2 months, is not a long time, especially with the tariff situation and everything else. I mean, under 2 months is a great turnaround time for a pre-sale. So, you know, I don't mean to imply that it took way too long for these to arrive. They arrived in plenty of time. I was just thinking that it may have sounded earlier like I was trying to say that they took a while or took too long to arrive, and they really didn't. I've just been excited to receive them. Now, every time that I order from Bloomsical, I tend to get these kind of purple background. So let's look at that other order that I placed last year. And look at how many of these have the purple and blue. So many of the purple, blue, and the dark black and everything. But I'm super excited to have some with, you know, teals and pinks and sort of that peachy tangerine color. It's going to be so nice to have some different options. All right. Let's put it in here first. So this has got all kinds of little Halloween coffees. This I thought was just super cute. All kinds of different little coffees. So you have a to-go coffee. You've got this little orange coffee, orange drink. I guess they're all coffees, but I'm not sure what's, maybe an orange holder around the cup. You've got this purple one. You've got pumpkins here and little bats, and we have a coffee mug with a little castle on it because we have so many castles in the release around the same time. So this is coffee, but it's a Halloween coffee. So I will probably make use of this within the next couple weeks. So if you like to do those Plan With Me lives, you will probably see this pop up within the next couple weeks on one of my live Plan With Me's, because it is just too cute not to use it right away. So we have cookies over here. We've got a little purple pumpkin, all kinds of adorableness on this. So this one, the collection is Dreamy Night. And the name of the washi is Coffee. And it is 15 millimeter. And again, that is from August 16th, 2025. There we go. And this looks to be the last of the purchased washi. So again, this matches the coffee fairly closely. So I'm pretty sure this is the right one. Because we do have, so as you can see in here, we've got the little bats, and they're the same little bats that are in the foil on the coffee, if you can see that. So feeling pretty confident here that I'm correct and that this is in fact the right washi. And that could be a little version of a haunted house or something. But we don't have a long repeat, so this is actually twice the repeat here, because there's not a lot of change between there. Not any change, actually. So let's get a little sample up in here. So I'm going to cut it right down the middle of this house. Nope, a little bit after. There we go. If I don't like having just a portion of a house, when I decide to use this washi, then I'll just add that to that little piece to my washi graveyard, and that'll be fine. So we have two more. First, I need to write what this is. This is Dreamy Night. And this is the castle scenery. $20 millimeter. August 16th, 2025. There we go. And I am going to put this one here at the bottom and do this up at the top of the next page because this looks to have all of the days of the week. So I would like to swatch all of them. So I know that's going to be more than one row. So let's get this off. These are super nice. These really skinny washies. In this case, this is Princess Lace. This is 5 millimeters. And these are great if you just need a line or something somewhere I love having these kind of washies on hand. Because you never know when you just want to make a line and you maybe don't want to have it have to be a marker line. This is about the same width as a typical marker line that I would make with the Tombos, but just a little bit more decorative with that rose gold foiling on there. Very, very pretty. Let's put a band of this here. Again, you'll notice I'm not trying to go all the way over here. I'll probably just write something about the order here. Because I don't necessarily need to waste a whole bunch of washi going all the way over. This is plenty to show me what arrived in the order. So that is, let's see, this collection is the Rapunzel collection, and the name of the washi is Princess Lace. This is 5 millimeters, and we got it on August 16th, 2025. And this, I believe, was a freebie because I don't think I ordered it. At least it does not say on my order that I ordered it. So again, it's possible that I ordered it and I'm just not seeing it on that order. And so then we have our very last tape. And looks like it's going to start right at the beginning. Oh no, where does it start? Here we go. Okay. So I can't tell. So there's okay, so here's why. There's a line, a very faint line down the middle of the tape after each day, or after Sunday, because that must be the repeat. And which makes sense because you would typically start with Monday. For most of us that like the more Japanese style planners, we're all starting on Mondays. We have Monday start planners, so having that faint line. But that's what I thought was the edge of the tape, and I was trying to pull that up and it was not coming up. So let's go ahead and end this here, and then in this next row we go from Thursday through Saturday, and let's just go through Saturday, shall we? And here, These would be great to kind of cover up the headers if you didn't want them for a particular week. You could certainly use these. So if I'm in my planner, one's the planner, and let's say I'm working on this week and I don't want these date headers here, I could certainly cover them with these. Let's see how long that would be. So, that would fit. Wednesday's going to be a little bit long, so I think you would probably want to cover the whole thing, including the date, and then maybe write the date in somewhere else. So you would want to white this out and do that. On the monthly, let's see. It would work on the monthly, but again, it's going to be pretty close to the edge. You're going to have to lose a little bit of this middle if you're in a B6 like I am. If you're in an A5, it might work just fine. But let's write on here what this is. So this appears to be the Booklover collection. And it is days of the week. And this one is 10 millimeter. And that is August 16th, 2025. All right, so I'm glad we figured out what these last two are. Again, I do think that these were gifts that went with my order. Maybe I hit a certain income threshold or cost threshold or something like that, that allowed those to be included. And I love them. They'll go just fine with everything else. And they'll match some of my other washi as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing of the Bloomsical washis. Again, we have got the Sunset Mermaid. We have got the in the Mermaid one, and then Sunset Mermaid Under the Sea. We have got the Midnight Reader Typewriter and Books. We've got the Midnight Reader Fantasy Castle. We have got, we have got our Midnight Reader Bookshelf. We've got the Dreamy Night Coffee. Dreamy Night Coffee. And the Dreamy Night Scenery. The Rapunzel Princess. And then last but not least, we have our Days of the Week washi here. So, and then a couple stickers. Again, I don't do too many stickers usually from her. It's the washi because it's so different than anything else that I have in my collection. I just really enjoy that. So I'm really ordering for the washi. But every once in a while, a little sheet of stickers is nice to have to coordinate. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I know I was a little out of sorts in the beginning, but we made it through, and I will make sure that I put in chapters so that you can get past that beginning portion if if you manage to stick through. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoy this, and look for these two washis in a plan with me coming up here very shortly. Thanks so much. Bye.